What is up, my fellow gamers? Welcome to my deep dive into the Minecraft Mayhem 23 update video. There's a lot to cover this Mayhem, so let's get straight into it. Starting with the beginning of the video, where there honestly isn't too much to analyze. Build Berserk and Elytra Race have both been removed from the game roster. But you would have already known that if you looked at the game dial for this Minecraft Mayhem, where they are notably missing. Next, they briefly go into the UI for the event, which, if you need a brief refresher from the update video, you have the boss bar on the top that neatly displays the multipliers for each game. Then you have the sidebar that shows the current game. Note that 7 games will be played this Mayhem instead of the usual 6 from previous Mayhem. Then you have the standard UI that has been in Mayhem for a while. You have the sidebar that shows your team's current placement, along with some text neatly above the hotbar that shows your current team and individual pistols. The first game to cover is Rapid Racers, which has had a lot of map changes this Mayhem. First, as a brief refresher of the map, it is split into 7 sections. First, a generic movement section, followed by another generic movement section, but this time you can die. The third section is a slow underwater crawl, followed by a block movement section. Fifth, you have a trident section without entity collision. Then, to end off the course, you have an upward climb of basic parkour, followed by an elytra section back down to the start of the map. Now for the changes. First, the bamboo parkour in section 1 has been replaced with dripstone parkour. Next, the entirety of section 2 has been replaced with a new parkour section over water, which will presumably kill you if you fall in. Next, it seems as if parts of the underwater section in section 3 have had their generic obstacles changed out for more colorful ones, along with slightly faster movement too. After this, the block movement section in section 4 seems to have been redone entirely, with the new obstacles seeming to be more forgiving to players that fail their placements. Finally, the trident section seems to have been majorly redone as well, with some new obstacles replacing the water pockets on the side of cliffs that were there before. After Rapid, we have 3 games we can quickly skim over since there's not much hidden in the update video. Checkpoint Champion has its 3 split paths with some extra balancing done to make the harder paths more worth it. Bingo is sticking with its Sky Bingo version from Pride, and Multi-Spleef is staying relatively unchanged, with the only minor change being that the egg launchers in Spleg no longer have a cooldown. There are also new items being added to the Choice Chamber. But the real question we've all been wondering is, what is on Shalom's Discord here? And the answer is, honestly, it's too illegible to read. But we can see from the other messages that Shalom was recording this part of the update video at about 6:05 PM in his local time. Next, we have Guardians of the Chamber, which is returning to a map that seems more similar to the original Guardians of the Chamber map compared to the one that has been used in the past few Mayhems. And I tried for a long time to get a detailed floor plan of this, but ultimately I don't think enough of the map is shown in order to do this. However, it does seem as if you will be given time to run around the map prior to the actual round starting, so definitely use this time to get used to the layout of the map. Because if there's one thing I can tell from the update video, is that there's a lot of cramped hallways to connect the spacious areas they talk about. Sky Skirmish has been changed to be more similar to good old Sky Wars instead of Sky Battle, with loot coming from randomly generated chests, slowly becoming better as you get closer to the center of the map. However, seeing as there are still anvils and crafting tables around the map, it seems as though there will still be some crafting to do with items. There are also 2 custom items that can be found in the loot pool. Gamer's Sense, which makes nearby players glow, and Decay Grenades, which makes blocks decay in an 8x8 area, not a 5x5 area like the update video says. And finally, Combat Cube has been completely overhauled for like the 4th or 5th time since its inception. I'm not entirely sure, it's just been a lot. In this new version, teams must traverse from room to room, capturing a point at the center of each room, in the case they find another team, killing them to capture it before they can. Some capture points will be unlocked by default, while others will need you to have key fragments in order to unlock them. You can collect key fragments by finding them in hallways connecting 2 rooms, or you are also automatically awarded them for killing other players. Capture points are still open if the beacon is surrounded by glass, and are already captured if they are surrounded by bedrock. Based on the map layout given in the update video, it seems that the map is laid out in a 5x5 grid, with rooms in each ring from the outside in slowly unlocking as their capture points as the game progresses. Presumably, whether a capture point is unlocked or not can be seen by the colors of the different rooms on the map, with green being unlocked and yellow meaning it is still locked. This game also has kits that you can select at the start of each round, with each kit being vastly different from the next. But the kits you can choose change each round, so don't get too attached to one kit. And that is it for this deep dive into the update video for Minecraft Mayhem 23. I hope whether you're a player or just a viewer of the event, this video helped make you more prepared for the event. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for another update video deep dive the next time Minecraft Mayhem rolls around. Take care.